Hey guys, GSP from GSP Talk Sports here. We're talking World Cup qualifying action tomorrow in CONCACAF, the big game, Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica. We're going to Jamaica and we need a win after our nil-nil draw with Curacao. It's basically a must-win situation. A point wouldn't be the end of the world, but that will put us on just 2 points, and more than likely Curacao will beat Bermuda. They will be on four, and Jamaica will be on four. So we will be on the back foot. We need to go to Jamaica and get that win at all costs, basically. Uh, Jamaica, at the moment, they like a hot and cold team, mixed results in recent times. And if there's any time to beat Jamaica in Jamaica, now is the time. I'm not saying that like it's a easy task or anything, because usually they're, watertight at home in their office. But at the moment, they're missing Leon Bailey of AS Roma, Bobby Reed. Well, we know the situation with Greenwood of Marseille is still not confirmed to be playing for them. And a big miss as well, Andre Blake, keeper from Philadelphia Union. They also have Coventry City player missing. So they have a set of players missing, whether it be injury or otherwise. And just to remember as well, we recently played them and they only ended up beating us with a last minute penalty. So some competitive games recently with them. So it's not like a little while back where they were basically kind of on top of us, like more or less right through. So now it gives us hope from the last match with our defense much improved, that once we could get things more or less kind of clicking in midfield, winning those crucial battles, because we know it's usually a bruise of a game when you play Jamaica, in Jamaica especially. And yeah, get that final touch going. I think we're in with a good chance. To note, Jamaica, along with us, also didn't progress from the Gold Cup group stage, and yeah, so some points to note going through. So we can't overly be reliant on Levi. Levi alone. If Levi doesn't score, that is basically it for us. Uh, put some faith in probably Dante Sealy or Nathaniel James up front with Levi, and if anything, Molino just behind, kind of pulling the strings. By the way, I was hearing that Daniel Phillips, who was our monster in midfield, and Kevin Molino might be suspended based on accumulation of yellow cards. So if that is the case, although Jamaica are missing the amount of players that they are missing, we will definitely be um, weakened without these two players who had a good game against Curacao. So yeah, midfield needs to win the physical battle and break that defensive line, and get more opportunities for our front line. And having said that, we created 14 shots with only 7 on target and one like really good chance. So we need to get, obviously, more shots on target. And well, I would say we need to test the keeper, because if their number one keeper, Andre Blake, is out, we need to test their second string keeper. So we need more shots, especially more shots on target, and have some good opportunities. Um, we need to prepare for the counter, because we know we'll be under pressure at times against Jamaica, and yeah, take the chances on the counter. And I also hope that the disappointment of the nil-nil draw at home with a full stadium, guys probably disappointed that they didn't get the victory for the fans and stuff like that. They can put that in the back of their mind now and do what they have to do against Jamaica, because this match is a must win. Uh, yeah, take shots, discipline. So, as I mentioned, it's a hard game against Jamaica. Always, it's the Caribbean El Clasico. So, they're coming out to put it on us, for whatever differences we may have or anything like that. And in the last game, we got 5 yellow cards. So, we need to improve on that if we can. Be careful with them tackles, because it being a tournament style setup, we had to remember accumulation of yellow cards would um, make players ineligible for further stages. So players wouldn't be available if they accumulate their yellow cards. And as I mentioned before, so it's a must win. It's a must win tomorrow. It's a difficult task in Jamaica, trying to beat Jamaica in Jamaica. But if we're able to play how we played in the second half in Trinidad, well, later in the second half, and please, Mr. York, if you have to make subs, make it a little earlier than the 83rd minute, I would say. Yeah, if we could play that kind of play and stop really starting off slow and too much respect, and I mean the crowd, when I be honest, the crowd when I be rowdy and stuff like that. But if we can get it going, start a little better, faster, and yeah, take the opportunities. I don't see any reason why we can't beat Jamaica right now. So and we need to, because it's only 6 games basically. So we have these away games. If we pick up the points against Jamaica, we'll be on 4. Then we're expected to pick up full points against Bermuda, which will be 7. And in Curacao, we could probably even try to get a draw, if not a win there. And then we should be good for the home games. We don't know if Jamaica will be strengthened when they come back. Well, when the time comes back around for our home game, and yeah, and beat Bermuda. And we really need to try to aim for this top spot, because that intercontinental playoff, if it's against Venezuela, or even Bolivia, or one of the African nations, or who else, our Asian nation, it's not going to be easy. So all the best tomorrow, Warriors. Let's go.